soulmate. Tell them to whisper, baby, I mean it, yes I do. Never had nobody loving me the way you do. Good partners, the soulmates.
What's up, partners? I'm Naomi.
And I'm Cornetta.
And you're watching Group Partners to Soulmates. I know this is a long overdue video. It's been over a year since we last recorded. And a lot has happened, to be honest.
A lot.
So that's probably why we've waited so long. We're firm believers that timing is everything. So now we're finally ready to get back and get this thing rolling.
And as you can see, we are expecting another little one. Honestly, any day now. And it's actually a baby girl.
It's been so long because, well, since we separated from the military, the first thing was to find a job. And my preferences was to have like a local truck driving job. And apparently that's something that's hard to do as a first-time driver. So after about 5 months of trying to find a job, I needed a couple of pay stubs before we can get a house. So that was another thing, finding the right house, waiting until the time was right to get a house, and then of course moving in.
Oh, that's another thing, we bought a house. But yeah, we didn't move into the house until the end of December, beginning of January. So,
and we're not going to do a house tour, so don't even ask.
Yeah.
But you will get to see parts of the house as we continue to record videos. But a formal house tour of every room and everything like that, we're not going to do that. We got matching tattoos.
Oh yeah, yeah.
If you can see it. I locked my hair. Yeah, I was pressed for that. So.
It's about to be 6 months on the 20th, actually, since he locked his hair.
And as far as his pregnancy goes, not only is she pregnant, but we have our baby girl.
And that's our last child. So we're officially done. We got a boy and a girl. We are so happy. We honestly manifested this girl. Like, we knew that this next baby was going to be a girl because we only wanted two.
We're definitely doing another home birth.
Yeah.
So we're going to record that process.
Right. Yeah. We won't announce the name until she get here. She's literally due in 3 weeks now, so she'll be here very soon.
So for now, we're just going to do some Q&As, and we're going to also do this belly casting like we did for Nayana. This
time we're going to do it right, because if you watched the last video, we put the cast on without putting the jelly on my belly, and that was an epic fail.
We're definitely glad that we're back on YouTube now. Trust me, we wanted to get back on, but it just timing just was not right. We didn't want to get on and then not be consistent. That's the main thing. Yeah. So just making sure we was fully ready, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, situationally, was the best thing for us and, you know, our channel. Difference between Nayan in the stomach and her in the stomach, what would you say? The way it looks and the way it feels?
Definitely the way it looks. Like this, she's more like out, I feel like. Well, some people say that if you have a girl, you like spread, but for her, she's like right in the middle. So that's the difference in how it looks. But also, she is a mover. Like, since I could feel her move, she's been moving nonstop. And Nayan didn't move like that. He was just like a calm baby in the room. Okay, so the first question, it says, how was the transition with moving from Hawaii, getting out the military, and creating life?
To be honest, that transition was kind of stressful. I thought it would be a lot easier, given as though, you know, there's money in truck driving, but I didn't think it'd be that difficult finding something local. So nonetheless, I'm still happy to be out. So that was really a weight lifted off our shoulders to be out of the military. So as far as that goes, you know, it was everything that we was expecting. It was peaceful, being able to be around family again, and of course allow them to start bonding with Nayan. That was a blessing.
Yeah. So to piggyback off what he said, it definitely was stressful because I honestly don't think they like prepared enough, like from switching from military life to civilian life. We never like experienced living in that, you know, on our own or doing stuff on our own. before the military. So it was like we went into the military and then we had all this, they did all this for us. And then you get out and it's like, oh, this is real life. Like, this is what adulthood really is.
It's a good thing though I wasn't in that long. Coming out, it wasn't too foreign. But in comparison to the work life, actually, it's easier. Being able to experience like a strict work life and responsibility in terms of supervisor to employee relationship.
That rank, if you ain't in the high rank, they treat you a certain way. The next question, it says, how is North Carolina? Well, he's from North Carolina, so I'll go first. I like North Carolina as a whole, I guess, but of course not. I'm not gonna say I don't like all the places, but I'm from DC, so I'm from a city, so I wouldn't really want to live in like a country place or a place that don't really have much. So Charlotte is Charlotte, like they call it. Like it's actually really nice. I love it. It's not too much going on. Like DC is just like fast paced. It's a lot. It's overcrowded. But I really like Charlotte. It's like you still get that city life, but you still gotta drive to get to places.
Crazy thing is, we were gonna move somewhere in the country just to get more land space, somewhere close to Charlotte, of course. But we ended up finding a great house and a great location, so when it worked out, we can be in the city and still have everything we was looking for. But yeah, I love it. I love Charlotte. I'm from North Carolina. I've lived in a few different cities. A bunch of different cities, honestly, and Charlotte was just one of those ones that I never got to experience. And they say it's like the Atlanta of North Carolina, and I could agree. I agree. I like it.
We've been here for some months, but we moved here when it was still winter time. So now that it's like spring and it's getting hot, we're gonna be getting out more and really exploring and doing stuff, and I'm excited for that. How is motherhood, fatherhood?
Fatherhood, for me, I would say it's everything that I expected, but at the same time, I feel like it would be a lot better if situations were more suitable. Like, for one, finances is not where we wanted to be. Right now we're comfortable, but we want to be more than comfortable. We want to have enough to travel and do things that are extra, and I feel like that would make parenthood a lot more fun. Right now it's just, you know, whatever you make it around the house. But I love it though. I love being a father. I definitely thought that as soon as he came that, you know, we'd be able to interact and be like the best of friends, but given as though he was breastfed, that didn't happen. That did not go as planned. Like, he was definitely a mama's boy. And I know that'll change. He's still a mama's boy. More so now that she's pregnant than anything. But I'm just waiting on the time where we can, you know, be really close and bond off the fact that we're males in the house.
Yeah. That's definitely going to happen real soon. But yeah, he is a mama's boy for sure.
But that's okay though, because I was always saying every time he would act that way, he always want her to go to her first. My daughter is coming, and sure enough, she's here now.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be my little best friend.
Motherhood for me is something that I always wanted. Like, I knew I wanted to be a mom. I knew I wanted to be a wife. So it's something that I value a lot. Like, I don't like take it for granted, and I try to do my best at it. Like at everything I do when it comes to being a mother. Like, I try to like do things differently than how our ancestors or, like, you know, the people that came before us did it when it came to parenting. So just changing the narrative and doing stuff different. And as far as like the attachment thing, like he said, like Nayan is very attached to me. That at first I was like, oh yeah, you know, I love it. But like sometimes it could be like, okay, can I get my space a little bit? Like, sometimes it could be a lot. It could be overstimulating. That's the word. But it's definitely rewarding, and I love it.
In terms of motherhood, how has it changed you?
It made me more patient and understanding of like other people's problems or how they react to different situations. When it comes to a child, they don't really know how to like tell you what's going on. They just gonna cry, they gonna whine, and then you just gotta figure it out. You gotta see, oh, he's acting this way maybe because he's sleepy, or he's hungry, or so just like understanding what the problem may be instead of just like reacting and jumping to a conclusion.
So like it's made you more empathetic.
Yeah.
To emotions and stuff outside your own.
Yeah.
And I would say the same for me as well, because at first, you know, I would say like I just didn't understand the crying. I didn't understand why he had to cry so much about stuff. I didn't understand the attachment at all. But every time he would, I had to like remind myself that he was just once in her womb for 9+ months, and this is a new experience for him. You know, this is his first experience of life. So they don't have any recollection of emotional balance and stability, and you know they got to learn that from us. So I had to. It was a journey in really finding my own patience and understanding. And I'm still learning. I'm still working on it too. It's still, because he still cries for what I would think is
no reason.
No reason. And she would always tell me there's always a reason for them to cry. It's just reasons that I don't understand.
What's your favorite part about being a first-time homeowner?
My favorite part about being a first-time homeowner is, well, for us in our situation, the fact that no one else owned this one before us, so that's also a great feeling to know that we are pretty much not only starting our legacy in a home as first-time homeowners, but we're also doing it in a home that's never been owned by anyone else. So it's our own energy being built in this space, so that's amazing. I love the fact that we're also doing it really with not much guidance, so it's like we're able to learn from scratch and be able to really be able to teach those that don't have any experience, and especially for our children coming without any background of how to do this or what the ways to go about it and the best ways to do things. And we're doing it all pretty much on our own. That's a great feeling for me.
I agree with that. I never lived in a house. I always lived in an apartment. So the fact that our kids can grow up living in a house, I just like love that. They can run around, run up and down the stairs, don't have to worry about people below them or above them. This is like something that they can call their own. Something we enjoy doing together as a family.
Things that we enjoy doing together as a family, pretty much this, sitting at home, figuring out new ways to bond, like activities like this. We enjoy listening to music, kind of setting a vibe. That boy loves to dance, and
y'all gonna see.
Music is his thing, so some Afro beats, sitting at home, that's really our thing.
Yeah, we pretty much homebodies. I do want us to start getting out more, but yeah, we pretty much could be at home just chilling all day long. How is it being a husband?
I love it. I love being a husband. It's a journey like anything else, a part of life, a new change. You're learning how to pretty much be for someone else, you know? It's like you learn how to be a servant, and you are learning how to not only think for yourself, but think for someone else in terms of what you do day to day, your decisions, and how it can impact or affect someone else. You know, like your life and your decisions are in direct relation to somebody else's, which is great because, you know, it makes me a better leader, a better man. So I love being a husband. A part of being a husband is learning how to balance with the opposite sex and the opposite energy, so that also makes me a better man. So I would recommend it. If you want to settle down with someone, I believe you should get married.
Period. That was a wonderful answer. It's amazing having like somebody else to do life with. Like you're not on your own. You have somebody right by your side. When you're feeling a certain way or you going through something, it's like it's always somebody that you can talk to. It's always somebody that you can vent to about anything. Like he's always there to be there to help me through like anything I got going on with myself personally. I know that he will make the right decisions or do the things that's necessary for our family because he enjoys being a husband, and that's like a characteristic that comes with him, because honestly not all husbands are like that.
Alright, so we almost done. It's looking pretty good. I think I did better this time than I did the last time.
Definitely. This is our first video back. I guess y'all could really look forward to a bunch of family content.
Our family's pretty much complete. You can look forward to us being really in our element. And now we're in the building phase of just building our empire. Really getting into all the things that we have in our tool bag, what we are aspiring to do and be in life. Definitely look forward to that home birth video. You know how the first one went. We're gonna do it a little different this time, so I can have more footage of myself in there instead of it being my point of view. I'm excited to see how baby girl is gonna be and how different or similar they're gonna be.
And look.
And how they're gonna interact. We have a new niece that has been added to the family, and is her sister had a daughter, and the way that he interacts with her just really gives us a glimpse of what he's going to be like as a big brother. He's just so loving, so caring. He keeps wanting to hold her, kiss her. The due date is May 20th. Right now it is May 1st, and she said it's been feeling like it's either this week or next week.
With him, I literally was like a day before 42 weeks, which is 2 weeks after the due date, and I refuse to be like that this go round. And based off how I feel, I don't even think that she will go over.
Birthday is May 22nd. I'm a Gemini. I really wanted her to be a Gemini, but after looking up what a Taurus was and all the attributes and everything, I'm kind of at peace with whatever way it goes. I definitely did not want her to be born on my birthday, though. I think that's kind of weird. I'd rather have our own days and everything. I didn't want to be celebrating her and me at the same time for the rest of my life, pretty much. Have any suggestions of what y'all would like to see moving forward? Just let us know. But like we said, we're going to be coming with the family content. That's all that we wanted to do in the first place. But now that we're complete, we're definitely going to be getting in our bag.
Yeah. We ain't going to be them couples and families that do them, you know, them stupid pranks and just childish stuff. We ain't that.
It's not to say we won't be doing pranks. It's just we won't be doing childish pranks like breaking up, leaving each other, things like
toxic stuff, like no. Cause I did try that one prank with the baby poop, but that was an epic fail. I'm really excited about like involving the kids in the content, especially Nayan, because when y'all see his personality and just how he is, like he is made for the camera. Oh, that's another update. He actually got signed to a model agency.
So this is the new one, baby girl.
And this is Nayan's.
Look about the same. As you can see, hers come out a little further. Come out. His is like up and more rounded.
And she lower.
Alright, partners, that's the end of the video. We thank y'all for watching. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And stay tuned for the next video, which is probably going to be baby girl's birth. Or we might just do the baby mama dance. But either way, stay tuned for the next video. Peace.